All right, Aries. Well, just give you this normal tarot here. I'm just feeling this deck for Aries right now. Remember, this is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, Aries Moon. You can apply it to your Venus if you want, for all the signs that we do. Although, you know, I don't really use it for Venus, like, you know what I mean? Do you, Brian? Like, I always just think, and even Moon is a little stretching it.
Oh, horoscopes? Yeah, I just Sun and Rising, pretty much, for me.
Me too. It's like, now you can see it playing out on the Moon, but I use different types of different progressions and stuff in my own Moon and where that's going, and, you know. People forget about that stuff.
Right.
And the Moon's where we could be very illusionary as well, you know, before Neptune was found. So, I almost like don't want to be like, yeah, this is your Moon sign. Like, this is where you're delusional and in the illusion. All right, let's see what's going on, Aries. I just did a nice, you got 2 of Wands up right here as your overall, or as your start of this. So you got the Fool card as your challenge here. You got a 6 of Cups as your overall, and your spiritual advice is the 10 of Swords reversed. This is coming up a lot, 10 of Swords reversed. I think the problem here, Aries, is continuing the same path of feeling kind of dumb. Like, what are you doing dumb here? I mean, you do know what you want, but I don't feel like you're getting it. I mean, you will get there, but I think there's a problem here of like knowing, okay, this is what I want, but then it's going to be glorious. And then it's just like, the same pattern is coming up. We're going to have to find out what that is. 3 of Wands. I think that you're too afraid to really go for what you really want. I think that you're too afraid to really take that journey, that what it takes to get on that journey. What's going on with this Fool? Too afraid to say exactly what you want here. That's the pattern. Or let people know. Or you're just like, yeah. Or I think you're playing the whole like, I know what I want, but I got to put it on hold. Like maybe you're taking journeys to find what you want, and that's your problem. When you already know what you want. It's that 6 of, oh yeah, the Magician reversed. You're waiting for the perfect timing of like too perfect timing. A Magician reversed here with the 6 of Cups is like, I will only do magic when the rainbows are out and everything's perfect and the weather's just right and I farted just the right amount of times today. It's like, and my health is exactly the way I want it. And this is exactly the way. It's like, that's your problem, Aries. You're looking for this perfect thing for every moment. And you know what? It's in whatever the moment is. Not everything's ever going to be perfect. I think that's the Fool in you, waiting for this same like exciting moment. I think that you're ready for it, but you put up blocks and you're waiting for the right timings, and this 2 to 3 of Wands is crazy. It's about the Sun card. You know exactly what you want. Stop going on this like, I got to search the world to find it. But I think that you're a fool because I think that you're too afraid to really speak up about what it is. And I think that you're also waiting for this like perfect moment, or when I'm at that place, or when we're at that perfect time. 6 of fucking Cups with a Magician reversed is a magician that will only come out and do its magic, kind of like a clown only at a kid's birthday party. And I think that's the Fool within you. It's like, sorry to say, people aren't going to wait for you for that. And they might not even like you in that moment. Right? Because then you're going to be like, well, now it's not the right time anymore to see you. Like, what? It's not like every day there's clowns that are ordered at kids' fucking shit. You did get the Nimue, which is, of course, the card of respect, and it is the card of opportunity, but it also is self-esteem, and it is the card of confidence. So I think that, you know what? It's time to have that confidence. It's time to build that self-esteem. It's time for the opportunities already of what you want, especially, you know, I think for you, it's like the respect is you giving yourself respect for going for the kind of love and the happiness that you want, especially with this Sun card here. This is fucking awesome. This area is not looking too hot. This area is looking like you are missing out. The freedom of truth. Wow. Communicate honestly, be who you truly are. Look at that page of wands there, that Fool card, but it's like that's your pattern. You're not really letting somebody know what you really want. And I think it's not somebody that you've been talking to constantly. I feel like there's been this inconsistency of you showing up, or you might be projecting that they're not showing up, but that's your issue, not theirs. You got to kind of, I think, you're expecting respect, but you're not showing respect by showing up to who you really want or what you really want to say. Communicate honestly, be who you truly are. That's what you got to do now. I think that you're playing this whole naive, I don't know. And this worries me the most. The Magician reverse with the Six of Cups reverse. Like, it's only magic when it's the most beautiful setting. Like, I'm only going to do anything once they end restrictions. It's like, I'm only going to breathe when they end restrictions. Oh my God. I'm only going to eat if it's this and this and that. Only. Like, that's it. No, nothing else. No. What's going on with your shadow here underneath this? Aries. Natural, authentic, real, organic. It's time for your real self to come out. I feel like, I'm not saying you're fake. I'm just, oh, am I going to call you fake ass bitch right now, Aries? Possibly. You're playing too fucking, oh, you know what you're playing? You're playing like the ideological Instagram spiritual person probably. Like, yes, when it's love and light and the perfect moment and we're here doing meditation and it'll be the perfect moment for me to find my peace with God. Oh, so only at that moment you find God? Only that moment you find love? Only that moment you go for the things that you want in your life? That's your problem. You're waiting on, then you're going to miss out if you just keep waiting. Trying to take these trips to find journeys. You're going on journeys. What are you taking journeys? You're going on some journey right now? You're going on some quest? Not going to find what you want. You already have. It's like, it reminds me of The Alchemist. The treasure's underneath you the whole time. I think that you're revealing that there's a buried treasure that you know about that you are missing out on. What's your shadow? The shadow. Oh, the bride in a cage. That's your problem. You're just locking yourself up. Not showing what you really want. I mean, I'm getting more clarity on this. I can't even get any more clarification. It just keeps showing up that you really want to be with some person or some situation that you really want to do, and you're not doing it, and you're just like, man. What does Ganesh have to say about this? Achievement. It's time to, you know what? Achievement is reaching for it. Gotta go for it. But to achieve it means that you took some sort of action towards it to achieve. Like, that's what Ganesh wanted. Ganesh wanted a pair of twins that were down. Okay. You're going to have that. Whatever it is that whatever it is that you're into. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, hey, Ganesh is a little bit of a fucking wild one, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. 8 of Cups. I feel like you've walked away from something that maybe you shouldn't have walked away from, or you thought they walked away, or it's never even reached its full potential yet. I feel like it's something that you feel like it could reach its full potential, but I feel like you walked away. But the universe is telling you maybe to relook at those. That's what I'm saying. There's some sort of treasure, some buried treasure waiting for you that you you forgot about. Maybe you were distracted on fucktards. If you are in a single, King of Pentacles, somebody who knows their value, knows their worth. That's what you need here with this Nimue card. And with a Sun that sees the ultimate value in you and knows what to do with you. I mean, it's almost like knows what to do with the relationship, knows what to do with like the kind of person that you are, and appreciates that. Yeah, and I feel like you didn't trust them, and they actually are more trustworthy than you think. If you're in a relationship, oh, it's time to get away from the devil. Oh my God, with the Five of Pentacles. Either you're being the devil and controlling to them and playing your victim on them and you need to stop that shit, or you're dealing with the devil and you need to get the fuck away. Big time. In your sex life, the moon, you're not emotionally fucking expressing yourself, or your partner is not, or the person that you want to be with, you're not expressing the feelings that you really want to have, and that's what's causing your sex. So it can be really intense sex, but it really is also no sex at all because there's no emotion coming out and you need to like bring it up to the surface. Or it's having sex at night. What does this oracle say for you, Aries? I'm rooting for you, Aries. I feel like this is a big moment for you here. These are a lot of good things, but kind of missing out on something huge here. Oh, you pulled the soulmate card. And speaking your truth, you need to let a soulmate know what your truth is. I feel like this isn't somebody that you've been talking to of recent. I feel like they're from your past and you forgot about them. Or you need to let your soulmate, if you're in a relationship, know and speak your truth about some things that you've been doing wrong or some things that you're not liking. But that Eight of Cups sitting on that achievement card there in reverse saying you have not achieved what you needed to. We'll give you, what's a sign? What's a sign of the person that it will be? They're sad. If you were to ask them if they're sad about what happened, they would be sad, but they'd be like, but I got over it. And I thought you got over it.
What villain?
What?
What villain?
That's right. What villain are you, Aries? Oh,
They have to know.
I should just say the magician that just doesn't, oh, just only when it's perfect. How boring would that be? Ten of Cups reversed, that you don't believe the dream life is possible and you're avoiding that and you're thinking, oh, no, I can't have that. Bunch of cups upside down, the Ten of Cups. Your astro dice are Aries. Wow, with Ceres in the fifth. It's time to build what you really want and go after what you want and start fucking building. I feel like you're just not showcasing your heart enough, and nothing can be built in life or be created in life or go towards anything in life if you're not going to showcase your heart. You pulled the Sun card too. And that moon is your sex card? Geez, Merry Christmas. Stop suppressing yourself from what you really want sexually. All right, back to you, Brian.
All right, Aries. Well, I think you're trying to reach really high right now. I think there's a lot that you're trying to go after. And is love a priority? I think that's something you need to ask yourself. Are you just going after the mission? Are you just going after love? This is a good time to figure that out. But you also have a lot going on in the 12th house. So there's things that are ending right now. And if you're striving for perfection, if your goals are surrounded by perfection, or if love is surrounded by perfection, you're going to be beating your head up against a wall. So you have to surrender. You have to let go. But you also have to know what you want and know your worth and keep striving further and further and further. And that's where the magic, whatever it is you're looking for, is going to show up in your life. But it does take persistence. It does take knowing what you need to go after. So it takes something. It doesn't take an ideal of perfection, but it takes one foot in front of the other. And I think knowing that if you want to get to the top and you want someone else to be there with you, they have to want to get to the top too also. But it can't be an ideal about the perfect way right now, or you're going to be very confused, and it's not going to get you to what you're looking for right now. So it's a big time for you, Aries, and I think you're closing a lot of chapters so that you can go higher and farther with love or whatever it is in life that you really want. So best of luck to you.
I think the 12th house stuff with Jupiter and Neptune comes up a lot. That's the soulmate stuff, the karmic stuff. And it's not perfect. I almost feel like looking at your past or just looking at how things have come, something that Eight of Cups reversed. Trying to walk away from something that maybe it's having to make you turn around and realize something. That's what I'm saying. Look into your past. Things are not perfect, but things happen for a reason. No matter how weird or twisted they looked, there were some good memories there with that Six of Cups there, but there's that Magician reversed. No, that can't happen.
Yeah, 100%.
So you are going into that ultimate surrender mode, and if anything, you kind of need the help. All that fucking 12th house shit. You're not going to be able to get to your ultimate goal trying to do it alone. All right.